I'm gonna take a deep breath, and then, and then do the injection. It's gonna be fun. It's my first injection. It feels like a big moment. It's very hard to explain why am I a woman? I'm going through a lot of difficult things and a lot of prejudice to be a woman. We live in a patriarchal society, and I've decided to be the gender that is disadvantaged. It's the same thing as when a cis person has their gender. What is their reason for being that gender? I didn't decide to be a woman. I decided to listen to myself. My name is Apayauq Reitan. I'm from Kaktovik, Alaska, and I'm a dog musher and a trans woman. My name, Apayauq, is my Iñupiaq name. I was named after my great-grandma. Iñupiaq names are usually gender neutral. I take pride in that I was named after my great-grandma. Luckily I had everything break before I did Iditarod. Now I will have nice new platic. My tattoo is called Tavlurun. It's important to me because it's a women's thing that women in my culture do. So I'm one of those. So
Iditarod sled dog race begins in Anchorage this Sunday. 49 mushers begin their 1,000-mile journey to the Pearl Arch in Nome. Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining.
I like to always say that I would be the first out trans woman that we know of to run the Iditarod.
Man, temperatures in the 30s and 1,000 barking dogs. That's what we call fun here in Anchorage.
There's been a lot of women who've done it. I don't know for sure that none of them were trans. That's why I always say first out trans woman. This is the transgender pride flag. I'm tying it to a pole. And then I'm gonna tie it onto my sled. And then we're gonna run down in downtown Anchorage with a big ass trans flag. Doing the Iditarod was a very emotional experience last time, and I wanna do it again, but in my correct gender.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Apayauq Reitan from Kaktovik on her way to Nome.
The thing I love about mushing is it's a way that I can travel in a way that my ancestors also did. It's very different nowadays. The dogs are different, the gear is different, but fundamentally it's traveling with dogs. We're out here on the Iditarod trail, and it is absolutely beautiful out here right now. The sky is doing some pretty amazing things. It's a special feeling to be out here. I think we're going to have a great time. I didn't really know any queer people growing up, but when I was 4 years old, I went around kindergarten saying that I'm gonna be a girl when I grow up. But then I looked in the mirror and I just thought that nobody is telling me that I can be a girl when I grow up. So I guess I'll just have to be a boy. We're now on our way from McGrath. Yeah, so the interior is basically just a lot of this black spruce and bumpy trail. It's a good time to think, I guess. So the reason why I didn't come out right away when I first had these realizations was all the shame. In society, trans women are kind of like, we're either a joke or we're hookers that got murdered on NCIS or something. So that's what I saw in the media about what trans women are. We're about 10 miles outside of Ophir, I think. Sadly, Charlotte started limping. There's like over 600 more miles to go, so not reasonable to take her along, so I'll have to return her when we get to Ophir. I've just returned chili and rosemary. Here they go, being transported away. I got 9 dogs now, which is a little bit scary for me because I finished with 11 last time, but I think it's going really well. So if everybody stays injury free, I think we could be a 8 or 9 in the finish. I was struggling with depression when I was in high school, and I would spend a lot of time feeling hopeless and miserable. I had all these reasons that I thought that I couldn't come out, that I was too ugly to become a woman, that I would never be attractive to anyone, that I would die alone, that being a trans woman was something that other people could do, but that was not something that I could do. What an ugly fucking name you have. Transvestite faggot bitch. Fuck all transvestites. Fuck you. You just had to move to high-tax Norway just so you could be your faggoty self. We all know you had been planning this shit for years, because we all know you would have been killed if you came out like that in your native village in Alaska. Stay in Norway, bitch. That's pretty amazing. In the Iditarod rookie meeting, we were taught that you just have to go to the next checkpoint. Don't be thinking too much about the whole picture. The way that you get to know them is to get to the next checkpoint. That's kind of how I think about life as well. So we're on our way to Cripple right now, and It's some pretty beautiful landscapes out here. I'm feeling pretty confident about continuing going with 9 dogs, and no matter what happens, we're still having fun. Yeah, today is International Women's Day, which marks 1 year since I came out. I posted my coming out post on Facebook at an after party for the International Women's Day in March. It was kind of funny the day after the party. It was like, that's a thing to wake up to after a party. It's like, oh shit, now everyone knows I'm trans. When I came out, one of my first inspirations was Laura Jane Grace from Against Me. And she had an album called Transgender Dysphoria Blues. Some of the songs on there, they really hit home. There's not that much more until we're in Nome. It's crazy how it sneaks up on you at the end of this race. I'm excited to go see my dad. He's kind of the reason why I'm able to do this. By him supporting my dogma union. And he's also very supportive of me being trans. My mom too, she sewed my hat and she sewed my parka. She's also very supportive. I feel really privileged to have such accepting parents. I know that a lot of trans people out there, they don't have their parents anymore. If you can't love your trans kids, don't have kids.
Time all along with life.
I think that a lot of people will remember me as brave.
Of all the smoke like streams.
I think that being brave is a good thing, but I wish that I wouldn't have to be brave just because of the gender that I have. So we're just past safety. We're on our way on the final stretch into Nome. The sunset is amazing. So I hope that by sharing my story, that other trans people can see that you can come out and you can be okay and you can keep doing the things that you're passionate about.
Congratulations on your Red Lantern finish in the 50th running of the Iditarod. 13 days, 8 hours, 39 minutes, and 13 seconds. Congratulations.
Dug by little moles, angry, jealous spires.
I was thinking about why am I making this movie? I guess the answer is I want to make something for my 4-year-old self that said she was going to be a girl when she grew up and nobody believed her. I wish I could like time travel and go and say, we are gonna make it. We are gonna be a girl when we grow up. It's not gonna be easy, but it's also gonna be fucking kick-ass.